And tonight, member number 21, Pete Cruger of the Elmhurst Press Cruger family and publisher of the Elmhurst Independent. We have a round of applause for Pete. Now, Pete, before I invite you up here for your induction into the Civic Hall of Fame, I really feel like I need to share with you a few things that have occurred to former inductees. And I don't want you to be judgmental about these things because you don't know that you won't be under the same pressure. But there are some things that I think you need to know about what has happened to some former inductees after they joined the Civic Hall of Fame. And I don't even know John knows these things, but one inductee began to repeatedly page themselves over their own corporate intercom and not disguise their voice at all. One inductee adopted this response to any question that was addressed to them, and that is, do you want fries with that? Do you want a raise? Do you want fries with that? One inductee conducted weekly Friday afternoon office chair dancing competition. And given I see some of you moving already. We've all chair danced. I'm sure they're doing that in the next room. One inductee put a garbage can on their desk and labeled it "in." One inductee secretly put decaf in the office coffee maker for 3 weeks and then put in espresso. One inductee gave up punctuation. One inductee called the psychic hotline and said, guess who? One inductee told his children over dinner, due to the economy, we are going to have to let one of you go. Several inductees adopted wrestling nicknames. So perhaps instead of Pete Cruger, you can become Pete Crusher. And lastly, one inductee found himself going regularly to the zoo, running around the parking lot screaming, "Run for your lives, they're all loose." Now, Pete, you perhaps will be spared all this, but we'll have to wait and see. But for now, would you please come to the podium for your induction into the Civic Hall of Fame?
You know, I did not know all those things. They were never reported in the paper, I can tell you that.
Well, we're not going to get into that. I'm going to read the plaque, Pete. Elmhurst Chamber of Commerce and Industry Civic Hall of Fame, Pete Cruger, news professional, news leader, news maker, all independently. Presented at the Elmhurst Chamber of Commerce and Industry annual meeting, January 25, 2013. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to put that right there and give the podium to you.
I don't know how I could top that, but I'd just like to thank the Chamber Board for this great honor, and I'd also like to thank the staff and the writers at the Elmhurst Independent. I'd especially like to thank Deb Hamilton and Dee Longfellow for helping me start the newspaper more than. When we started the newspaper, our main office was Deb Hamilton's kitchen table. And today, our world headquarters is over on West Avenue in Elmhurst. But it's been more than 90 years since my family arrived in Elmhurst and started a newspaper business. And I'm very fortunate to be the 4th generation in my family to publish a newspaper in this great city. I owe a lot of thanks to the Chamber of Commerce, and my entire family owes a lot of thanks to the Chamber. I really appreciate this honor, and I'll always remember it. Thank you. Thank you, John.